Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing an IPSY unboxing. But wait, stop. You might be saying to yourself, Linda, didn't you just last month say that because of your low buy that you were going to be stopping the IPSY PR that they generously send you? But I did decide after looking over all the items and after really thinking about it, I did message IPSY and ask them to take me off the PR list for the time being.
You're a phony! Hey, this guy's a great big phony!
So here's what happened. After last month's video, I did email IPSY and I thanked them profusely because please let it be known I am so thankful that they send this to me and I really do love IPSY as a company, but I let them know that because I was on my low buy and trying to bring less items into my collection that I wanted to stop PR for now and maybe I'll pick it up at another later date, but for now I just wanted to stop. And they let me know that sort of unfortunately they do submit their PR quarterly. So I'm going to be getting 2 more months, February and March, of IPSY PR, but I do want to show it to you regardless because maybe there's some amazing things in here. Maybe this will convince you that IPSY is something that you would like to build up your collection, or maybe it'll convince you to give IPSY the chop. If you're new here, hi, my name is Linda and I'm a cruelty-free beauty YouTuber, and I always want to help you decide whether or not makeup, skincare, hair care products are worth your money, whether they are drugstore priced or luxury high-end. I just want you to spend your money wisely. Also, I am doing my very first low buy year where I'm really trying to be more conscious about the items I bring into my collection and really go for quality over quantity. So if that's something you're into, if you would like to join me on this low buy journey, I would love if you hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Rockstar fam. So if you're unfamiliar with how I do my unboxings, here's how it goes down. First, I'm going to take a look at last month's Glam bags. So that will be the January Glam bags. And I'll let you know how I used those items throughout the month and whether or not I thought the cost of the bag is worth it. Then I go into this month's box not knowing what's inside, and I come on with a bare face because I would like to put this on my face live with you. But a few quick caveats. Number one, because I only use cruelty-free products, if an item in the bags is not cruelty-free, I'm not really going to talk about it. I'm just going to mention it, let you know what's in there, and then I'm going to be passing that along to a friend or family member. Number two, if I can take a look at the item in the box and know that I'm just going to use it once on camera with you and then never again, I'm not going to use it. I had mentioned in the last video that over this year, I am going to be squirreling away products, brand new products, so that I can put them in a raffle basket for charity at the end of the year. So I would much rather give a brand new product away in that raffle than use it once and have it sit in my drawer. And number three, because I believe that skincare is something that is cumulative, something that if I put it on screen once, I'm not going to see a drastic difference, I do not put on skincare on camera with you. I will use it throughout the month if I want to, and then I will let you know next month how I liked it. First, let's start by talking about the January Glam bags. So I do get the base Glam bag and the Glam bag Plus. Now the base Glam bag is $13 a month and the Glam bag Plus is $28 a month. Let's start with what was in the base bag. So if you watched my last month's video, you'll know that out of the 10 items I received, 5 in the Glam bag, which has deluxe size samples, and 5 in the Glam bag Plus, I barely wanted to keep anything at all. So one thing we got was the Benefit Professional. Benefit is not a cruelty-free brand, so I did not use this. We also received the Dew Tube Hydrating Lip Gloss. I'm sure it's lovely, but I have so many lip glosses to go through, and this color looks pretty enough. It looks like a peach with a gold shimmer to it. But again, I just have so many, I didn't need to go into this. We have the Shayna B Miami Pressed Pigment Duo that I can't get open. And it's really cool. You do have this like smoky blue gray and a pressed silver glitter. Really beautiful. I've heard the quality is great, but I have so many eyeshadows. I have so many eyeshadows, and something has to really grab me, really be unique for me to bring into my collection at this point, so I did not use this. We have the ICO liquid liner in brown. I don't use brown liquid liner, so this got passed on. And then finally we had, where is it? We have the only item that I actually used, the Lasting Smiles Polish Exfoliant Lip Scrub. It's fine. It's fine. I kind of wish I didn't open it, to be honest. It's fine. It's there. It exists. But it's nothing that's blowing my skirt up. So that was the Glam bag. And in the Glam bag Plus, we had, and everyone said this is amazing, I will say that, we have the Kimchi Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. I am not someone who ever wants a matte setting spray. I love a dewy setting spray. I love to look glowing for the gods. I love to look like a turkey fresh out of the oven. So this is just not my jam. Again, I've heard it's great, but I'm going to put this in the raffle prize because someone else will get way better use out of it. We had the Koa Life Mist Me Toner, and this was the big item. Yeah, this was $35, and again, I'm sure it's great. I have like 4 toners I'm going through. We had the Rose and Quartz hair mask, which is something I did decide to keep, but I haven't used it yet. I've heard okay things about this one. And again, there's a little bit of a questioning whether this should have been in the Glam bag or the Glam bag plus, because I want to say this was $6 or something. Yeah, $6 for this like tiny little like one-use packet. Then there was the Hip Dot Precise brush. I have no idea where that is. I have no idea where it is. And then the Honey Jarrett Lip Sleeping Mask and Lemon Honey, which was this little tiny, tiny baby sample size, which, I mean, God only knows how much this retails for, but I didn't use this either. So last month was a big dud for me. It really, really was. And it's not even that it was a big dud. I'm sorry. There are some quality products in there, but nothing that made me want to use them because I have a collection. If you are somebody who is building up your makeup collection, or especially if you're trying to build up your skincare collection, I would absolutely recommend these bags 100% because you're paying such a low cost, but you're getting such a huge value. Like, for example, you paid $28 for the Glam Bag Plus, and last month's value was $81. That's huge. All right, so it's time to check out the February box. So always what they've been doing is the Glam bag itself will be sealed and the items will be inside, and then the Glam Bag Plus is just kind of like rattling around in here, which is frustrating because it means that products get mixed and I don't really know what goes in where, but we're going to try. All right, first we're going to go in for the card, and it says, IPSY Full Hearts. Swoon over the real and totally unfiltered you. Whether it's snapping a glam selfie or cozying up with your favorite rom-com, treat this month as an invitation to fill your heart with what you love. So they do have a sweepstakes as always, and you can create a look on this month's theme, and you can win up to $1,000 cash. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go with the Glam bag first. So we've got a Valentine's theme, little hearts, very cute. Not my style personally. I'm definitely going to just give this away, but we do have a little like heart zipper pull there. So again, this is $13 for 5 deluxe size items. The first item is by Context. See, here's what sucks. It doesn't even tell you what kind of product this is. It just says hide your heart. And it looks probably, I'm guessing, a lipstick, but this could be a contour stick. This could be a highlighter stick. I almost hate to open this. All right, so they do say that they are a clean, vegan, cruelty-free brand. I still have no idea what this item is. I guess that this is a lipstick. It's called Hide Your Heart. Okay, so it is a lipstick, and hopefully, as you can see here, it is like a rosy pink. The color is pretty. I have 94 just like it. I'm going to pass that along. The next item is, okay, so this is MAC Fix Plus. MAC is not a cruelty-free brand. This is difficult for me, I'm not going to lie, because MAC is the #1 brand. The #1 brand I actually do miss after going cruelty-free. And Fix Plus is the #1 product I miss the most going cruelty-free. Like, I miss it so much. The smell is heavenly. I love it, but it's getting passed on. The next item is a mascara by Bobbi Brown. So Bobbi Brown is not a cruelty-free brand, so that also goes on the wayside. The next item is by UNPA, U-N-P-A. It is a Lacto Chico Smoothing Toner. So this is a nice little toner. Okay, so this is, I don't know anything about this brand, but it's the tiniest little toner that ever there was. Maybe this is something I'm going to keep for trips and stuff like that, because I do, hope against hope, I have some trips coming up. Very excited. I have not taken a trip since 2019. It's time. So I am going to save this. I will not be using this on camera, but I'm excited about it. And the fifth item, I think they might have gotten this bag right because these are all deluxe size samples. This is by Goldfaden MD. This is the Solution Radical Difference Advanced Antioxidant Serum. They do say that they're cruelty-free. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be using this. I have a lot of serums that I really like, but I do like that this is in such like a small container. So it's like you can use it and try it and test it. And if you like it, if your skin likes it, then you can buy the full size. So this isn't too bad. I mean, these are definitely just like deluxe size samples, as it should be. I'm not going to be using 2 of the items. 2 of the items are definitely going right in my giveaway to friends bag. And then the lipstick is definitely going to go into the raffle. These 2, I think I might keep, but we'll see. And then as for the Glam Bag Plus, yes, everything is just kind of thrown in here. I can feel it. So let's see if I can at least find the bag. I think this is the bag. Yep. So we have the same print, very cute, very, very adorable. This is something I might save to give a gift. The first item in the Glam Bag Plus is by Clean Skin Club. This is like the second thing I've gotten by Clean Skin Club. So this is the Vitamin C Brightening Booster with watermelon, green tea, and pineapple. My skin reacted very poorly to the other item I tried by this brand, but that was a completely different product. It was some sort of a toner, whereas this is a vitamin C booster. So this might be something I give a try to. I'm going to keep this in my collection for now. And if I don't use it within 1 month of now, if I don't even try it within 1 month later, then I will put it in the raffle. The next item feels like brushes. So yes, this is a 3 brush set from Firma Beauty. So this is a cruelty-free brand, and it looks like they are very intent on making things sustainable and recyclable, which is really cool. So let me see how these feel. This is like 3 little baby detail brushes that you can use. So we've got a sort of pencil brush. I suppose I should poke these out so you can see. We've got a pencil brush. We have an angled liner brush, and I never understand why these are super, super thick. Like, I don't get it. When I want a liner brush, I want it to be thin. So this is going to be this brush specifically I am going to give away. And then we've got another pencil brush. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is a flat lip brush, and this one is an actual pencil brush. So let me see if I can tell how this feels. I think this might just not be for me. And I think it's because I have a lot of brushes. And when I say I have a lot of brushes, I mean, I have a lot of brushes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pass these along to someone who would get better use out of them. I mean, it does look like a decently nice set, but that's what we are. The third item it's by Beauty for Real. It doesn't say what these are. I think they're eyeliners. No, they are. They're gel eyeliners. So one of these is black and one of these is called Heaven's Door. It's a little too similar to Heaven's Gate there, my friend.
Planet Earth about to be recycled.
But that one is really cool because it's like a natural kind of like skin color for your waterline. Let me see if this brand is cruelty-free. So they say that they are paraben-free, cruelty-free, and clean. Let me test these out. I will test these out because I am always on the market for a good black liner, and I love a gel liner. And that skin tone one is really kind of intriguing. I mean, that's pretty black. What's interesting, though, is when you first draw it, it's hard to see, but it's very, very light. But it goes on very creamy. I would imagine that this is going to smudge like crazy, but let's see the skin tone one. Yep, you can't even see it. It's right there. You can't even really see it, but there's a shimmer to it, which I don't like. I thought this would be like a matte for your waterline, and there's not. It's definitely a shimmery skin tone. So now that I've used these, I will keep them. I will continue to try them. Let's move on to the next thing. I'm hoping that there's something in here I can like put on my face live with you. I mean, I can do that with this, but so far I think that's it. I feel a palette. So we have the Dito Persephone palette. I think it's Dito, D-I-T-O. It's not a brand I'm familiar with, but they are Leaping Bunny certified. 12 shades of highly pigmented mattes and striking shimmers with a smooth and blendable texture. Now, I do have to admit, I am being very particular with palettes that I bring into my collection right now because I really do have a lot, but oh, that's pretty packaging. So we do have Persephone. This is interesting. So it is cardboard, but it is like high quality cardboard. Whoops. Whoa, that is beautiful. So you do have these warm tones, lots and lots of berries. There's some very, very metallic shimmers. This shade, like right in the middle, is so unique. So is this palette beautiful? Yes. Is it unique? Yes. Would I get enough use out of this in my collection? I don't think I would. I really don't think I would. I always want to be honest with you guys, and I don't want to use something or tell you you need something if I don't think that it's spectacular. I mean, this could be the most amazing palette in the world, but I know myself, and I know that I would use this once on camera and then probably never again, or maybe like one other time, whereas I would so much rather pass this beautiful palette on to somebody brand new, somebody that's really gonna love it. And we only have one more item, right? Yep, the 5th item is by 111 Skin. Please tell me, have any of you, a single one of you, have you ever purchased a 111 Skin product on your own? I have never heard anyone talk about this brand unless they are talking about a subscription box, because I feel like this brand always goes into a subscription box and that's it. I don't hear anyone buying these for the quality of the product, and they're always obscenely expensive. I have to see how much this is. So this is the 111 Skin Cryo Pre-Activated Toning Cleanser. I can tell you right now, I am not going to use this, and this will go away because I have so many cleansers. So many. Yeah, okay, they say this is $70. I would never pay $70 for a cleanser. I wouldn't. You put it on your face, it's there for 2 seconds, you wash it off. Like, no, I'm sorry, I'm annoyed at that. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop off camera real quick, and I'm gonna do a very quick makeup look. Very light, very boring probably, but I want to be able to test at least these liners so I can test something with you on camera today. All right, so I kept things very natural. As I said, I just put the Urban Decay Moondust Shadow in Space Cowboy all over my lid. I took it all the way up to my eyebrows, which kind of festive. And I chose a lip color that I feel like is very similar to the one that I just gave away, but I do want to try these eyeliners by Beauty For Real. Okay, so first I want to take the black. And again, this is nice because it does have a nice point to it as of right now, and it is a twist up. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this right on my upper lash line and then smudge it out a bit just to see how it does, but I'm only going to smudge it a little bit. All right, so interesting. This goes on very creamy on your lid. It feels really, really beautiful, but as soon as I started trying to smudge it, it went away completely. But when you just leave it as normal eyeliner, it looks great. It makes my lashes look nice and thick. It went on very creamy, very smooth. It didn't tug at my eyelids at all. So I'm just gonna leave this as is and not try to smudge it out. So let's try this kind of sparkly waterline color. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we'll give it a shot. Can you even see a difference? Can you even see a difference? I mean, I guess this eye looks slightly brighter, but it's nothing dramatic enough to make it worth it. Honestly, I'm just seeing that this is depositing sparkle and no color at all. Also for my waterline, I don't want to sit here going over it 55 times. That defeats the purpose of it just being creamy and easy to work with. You can't tell at all. So this I do not like. This is okay. So that makes this box, yeah. Just gonna throw on some mascara real quick. All right, so this look is super plain because I really only used 2 items. My thoughts are, as of right now, I am still very confident and happy with my decision to stop getting IPSY, at least for now. I really do like the thrill of opening up, of getting all these great items, of having fun with it, but at the same time, for me, for the place that I am in my makeup, my skincare collection, this is not something that I want. But I want you to always let me know down below, what did you get in your bags? Were you happy with this month? Is IPSY something that you're considering? Because again, if you're building up your collection, I can't recommend something like IPSY or BoxyCharm or Kinderbox, anything like that. I can't recommend those enough because the value is really, really there. Just for me, the value is not there right now. But that's it. If you liked this video, if you appreciate a little bit of a dose of honesty, please give this video a thumbs up. That really does help out my channel. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.